Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Does the left hand of the Labour Party speak to the extreme left hand of the Labour Party? I ask only for information because Yvette Cooper, the Home Secretary, is announcing new laws that means that the CEOs of firms that sell knives to children could face jail. That means technically they could extradite Jeff Bezos, put him in jail for 2 years for selling a knife to a child through Amazon. Ain't never going to happen, of course, but that's what they're threatening. Now, at the same time, you had David Gauke yesterday saying, we need to stop putting people in prison. It's like they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're talking about. Now, you cannot blame Bezos for the stabbing of an individual in London. It's like blaming, that bloke on the production line of a car plant for being responsible when a German fellow drives into a crowd of people killing a mother and child. It's not his fault. It's the perpetrator. It's not Jeff Bezos' fault. It's the perpetrator. And it's not as though knives are hard to find. Here's a way of finding a knife. Go into a kitchen, open a drawer. Oh, look. It isn't a difficult thing. And so this is A, a very stupid law. B, it's a sledgehammer to crack a nut. C, it's targeting the wrong people because they don't want to target who is actually doing the crimes, because heaven forbid if they start doing that, they'd have to release the data, and that would show something that we all know, but which the government is too afraid to admit. And so they try to confound and befuddle us with, look, let's look at the shiny thing over there and try and draw attention away from where the actual problem actually lies, which I can't talk about because, knock on the door. But we all know, don't we? We all know what the problem is when it comes to this particular crime. Now, there'll be people out there going, you seem very racist. And I'll go, well, if you think it's racist, it must mean that in your mind you've realised what I'm talking about. And if I've said that and it's where your mind has gone, you're racist. Now, to give someone like Bezos 2 years because somebody 47 steps down the pyramid has somehow knocked on the door and handed over a knife in a package to someone who's not quite 18 seems a bit over the top, doesn't it? But what to do? It's simple, isn't it? It's simple. You just get the delivery drivers, make them responsible. That'll stop it. Make it a crime for delivery drivers to hand over knives to people under 18. Here's the thing. They already do. And if you ever try buying alcohol from, say, Amazon, and they go, and they want to see ID, they've asked me for ID, for heaven's sake. He says, I know. He says, but we have to do it. It's part of the job. So show me driver's license or whatever. Thank you. And I get it. And I don't blame the drivers. They are told what to do. They're too far down the food chain to be making those decisions. Someone higher up has made that decision. So if that happens to you, don't blame the driver. They have to do it. It's not their fault. It may sound stupid, but they do. So anyway, this whole knife thing is exactly the same. Again, they don't. They hand it over if you've got ID. They do this anyway. So this law is pointless. What this law is Yvette Cooper trying to look dynamic and proactive and trying to do something. It'll end all knife crime in Britain by doing this. Oh, look at us, aren't we brilliant? It won't end at all. It's bollocks. It's because they don't want to point to what the problem is. That's the problem. But we'll look over here. You know what the problem is. Thanks very much. Bye.